y'all. We back at it. I got my man Dave.
Yo, what's up, man?
I got Vito.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, baby?
All right, man. You already know what it is. Barbershop Talk Podcast. You know, I was just talking to Dave, man. I ain't seen bro in like 2 weeks. Like, legit seen him to like hang out and do anything, man. It's crazy how life just start happening so fast. Like, y'all was here for y'all wedding anniversary. And then after that, I ain't seen him.
Be like that, man.
It's been a minute. I mean, we all busy. You know, it's hard to kind of slow down for a minute and get up with each other.
Yeah.
You know, Dave always got some issues going on, man. You know, I will have to talk about that offline.
I'll go ahead and tell the people, man, bruh. So, first of all, a couple months back, or last year, I had a fire in my apartment building, right? So that happened. You know what I'm saying? I had to move out. My joint actually was condemned for a few weeks. You know what I'm saying?
We had to stay in the hotel.
Right, I had to stay in the extended stay. Then, so last week, when I'm at work, my daggone toilet break, and so my apartment flooded. And so again, I told you, it's crazy, bro. I had to put my bed in to stay with EJ. Ended up I only had to be out for 3 days, but like, man, I came in here, they had thrown my clothes all in another room, and people were digging and rummaging through my stuff, bro. I was hot, man.
And he came home to that. Nobody didn't call him.
Nobody didn't call me, man. So I was hot, boy. So I'm just now getting done dealing with that, man. So it's been a week, but we still here though, so I can't complain.
Yeah. Vito, look, before we get into our topics and stuff, man, me and Dave was talking about this. Are the kids out?
For school?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what you be doing then.
That's why you trying to catch your doze off. You enjoying your summer break.
Yeah. Ain't did nothing all day trying to take a nap.
Man, ain't did nothing, but I ain't did nothing but work out today, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Work out, I did go to Walmart. I did take a lap in Walmart. I had to go pick up some stuff, so... Man, it's so boring, man. I don't know what to do with myself, girl.
Dang, well, that's crazy. Look, though, now that you said that, and you talking about working out, I did see your Facebook post, and you was talking about getting a hobby, man. What type of stuff you got in mind?
Man, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like a lot of stuff, so and I probably won't do that. I probably be just talking. You know how it is. I was just talking.
Oh my goodness!
Look, you need to find you something to do, man, so you won't be sitting in the house all day.
Yeah, that's a long 2 months.
I know, dog. Y'all don't even understand. I'm telling y'all understand. I've been sitting here looking out the window all day.
Hey, and it ain't even much to look at over there.
Nah.
All day.
Dang.
Oh, yeah, you have to find you something to do.
Yeah, I know.
All right, good job. I hear you. Look, we gonna jump into this first topic, man. And it's funny because we was just talking about jobs and stuff, and so I'm gonna actually let Dave go ahead and present this joint, man. Dave, I think he texted me earlier today or yesterday, something like that, and we was talking about topics and stuff for this week's podcast. And so yeah, we changed up the format a little bit, but I'm gonna let Dave kind of present the topic around jobs.
Yeah, so for me, I haven't found a job that I'm necessarily in love with. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a balance. And I wanted to ask y'all, like, could y'all do a job where you absolutely hate the job, but you getting paid though? Like, I mean, you getting a really good paycheck, but you hate the people you work with, you hate your environment, you hate actually what you do. You know what I'm saying? Would you take that? Or would you take a job that you absolutely in love with, don't feel like work, but you are grossly underpaid? I mean, like, it's paycheck to paycheck noodles. It's rough. You know what I'm saying? But you love your job, though. You know what I'm saying? Which one would you take?
I got 2 questions that I need to clarify real quick. So when you say getting paid, are we talking about, like, am I close to balling? You know what I'm saying? Or am I good? You see what I'm saying?
Well, see, all right. Well, balling to me, balling is relative to where you live, kind of what your situation is.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? How much debt you in? I'm gonna say you making 70.
Okay.
Well, 70 where though?
Yeah, all right. You making 70 in North Carolina.
Okay.
Because we can all in North Carolina. Because 70 70 in New Bern is different than 70 in Greensboro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's true.
70,
That's
in,
true.
70 in New Bern might go just a little bit further than it will in Greensboro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 70 in Greensboro is not the same as 70 in Charlotte.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm gonna just say 70 in North Carolina. You can choose wherever you live. You know what I'm saying? But you making 70 in North Carolina with your current situation. So for me, 70 and I'm single, I'm living pretty good.
Yeah.
For y'all, I don't know y'all. I don't count anybody coins. So
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So just take that. All right, so the other job, if we gotta put a number on it, then the other job you making 30. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You making 30.
Okay.
And this is we all have years of experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you making 30.
Oh, well, for me, I'm a no-brainer then. For me, that's a no-brainer for me.
Hold on. Before you say your no-brainer, Vince, I want to ask one more question for Dave.
What's up?
For the job where I'm making 30, is there an opportunity for me to make more? Or am I going in knowing that, man, it's a nice job, it's fun, I'm going to be broke, but
3 to 5 years.
35 years, and how much can I make in the 35 years? Am I going to be able to get to the 70? Or it's like 3 to 5 years and I'm going to be making $40,000?
5 years, you'll be able to make 70.
All right.
Now 5 years at your 70 job, you at 100 somewhere.
Okay. All right. You got all the stipulations, Vito?
Yeah, I really don't need them though.
All right, go ahead. Shoot your shot.
I mean, I'm totally mind made up, 100% sold that I'm gonna do the job I love for that amount of money, and I'd rather be happy getting up in the morning and getting off at 3:30 or 5 or whatever time I'm getting off, and satisfied with that, knowing that I did some due diligence. I did what I've loved for the past 8 hours, 10 hours, however long my shift or salary has me required to do, and then to work those 8 or 12 hours making some cream, but at the same time I'm dreading getting up, trying to duck out before lunch early, trying to go late after lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can't wait. I'm counting down the minutes to get off, trying not to talk to the boss because you know what I'm saying, he about to get cussed out, like, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And I've did some job hopping in my day, and I do see the difference. And for me, it's another story, but real quick for me, I'm saying this because I did some job hopping, and the money was cool, but I wasn't happy, so I never stayed there long. I realized that all I know and all I can do is if it's not involving the children, then I won't be investing into it, and I won't stay there long no matter how much money I'm making. So for me, it's a no-brainer. I'm gonna take the job that I'm happy with over the money.
Yeah.
What about you?
For me, I'm on the fence, man. I think it depends on where I am in life. Like right now, today, that 30 just ain't gonna cut it, man. And I'm not saying that because I'm making millions of dollars. Anybody that know me know I'm not making millions of dollars. But $30,000 in my current situation is gonna be real tight, man. And so, especially for a job, even if I do love the job, right now I'm 28. I'll be 29 this year, and to be making $30,000 with 2 kids and a girlfriend and stuff like that, and trying to maintain the lifestyle that I'm used to, I think it's gonna be really tough.
At 30, that means you bring home like 22, 23.
Basically.
Yeah.
People don't get that. People don't understand that though. Like, they don't understand that.
Yeah.
That's what you bring home after tax. And that's if you're getting taxed pretty lightly. Like depending on what you put on your tax forms.
Right.
At 70, you bring home 62.
Yeah. And so, I think it just depends on where I am in life. And so right now, I might take that 70. Because I look at it from this perspective, too. If somebody is stupid enough to pay me 70 right now, I can get some other joker to pay me 80 or 85 once I come up off that 70. And so that's the way I look at it. That's crazy. I don't know.
my fault. We all just got the same text, like confused.
Yeah, and it was funny because the number that he used, we was just talking about too. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, look, that's funny. Check this out though. So Go ahead, Dave, because I got another question. Go ahead, though.
Nah,
Hold on, I want to hear the story. Though you sound like you coming in with a good story.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, no, well, all right. Well, relative to the topic, I don't know. Have y'all seen the Facebook post with about the credit score or the cash?
Nah, what's that?
All right. So it says this right now today. You know what I'm saying? Would you rather have an 850 credit score or $70,000
Cash money.
cash cream right now?
So my credit score just gonna stay whatever it is right now?
Yeah, whatever you have, and you know what I'm saying. And then you what you gonna get right now? Do you want an 850 credit score or do you want a $70,000 cash?
I'm gonna take the 800 credit score, man. Cause the $70,000 cash, unless, again, it just depends on where you are in life. But unless you plan on flipping that and making that into something greater than $70,000, then I think you're gonna blow through that money pretty fast. In my opinion, at least with the credit score, I can go out, I can get a loan, I could buy a house, I can get a credit card, I can do all of those things and kind of try to establish wealth that way. But just to have $70,000, just to have it, it depends on what you're gonna do with it. But I think I'm gonna go with the credit score.
That's very responsible, but I'm taking that cash, bro. I'm taking that cash, man. I need it. I gotta have it, bro.
Cash money,
bro. I'm kind of the shoebox in the closet, put the money in the mattress type of dude. So I'm taking that cash, but I'm gonna invest it responsibly though. Like, I'm gonna put up like 35 to the side and give that to an investment somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I think if you're gonna do that with it, then yeah. But if you're gonna take the 70, like if you get 70 to, and I'm not gonna call any names, but just some random dude, fresh out of high school or fresh out of college. Honestly, I don't think they're gonna have the whereabouts with themselves to invest and try to make money off of that 70. And I think they're just gonna blow it. Like, and even I can speak for myself. If you would have gave me $70,000 at 21, first thing I would have did would probably go out and buy a car. Then I probably would have tried to get like a nice apartment. Yeah. And I don't know if that's the right things to do.
No, it's not.
With 70.
But this how I seen it. I said, look, kind of Dave hinted to it earlier. I want the 70 right now. Reason being, and like you said, both of you said good points. Dave said, give me the cash because I need that, or am I gonna keep my credit score? And you were saying, what you can buy and you can invest. You can invest from wealth by getting a house and you can have some equity and et cetera, et cetera. But what I was saying was kind of the same thing Dave was saying. Give me the cash, give me 70K. No, I ain't talking about no taxes or nothing. That's all my 70K. It's not my salary where I'm making 70K. That's just 70K right now. On top of whatever job I have right now, on top of the good credit score that I already do have. So now you take 70K cash on top of the credit score that I do have. I can invest that in plenty. I'm talking about multiple arenas and be well off better than just getting the 850 credit score, buying the house, but can I afford the house that 850 got me? You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, in your situation, it makes more sense to get the cash.
Oh, yeah.
If you're trying to build your credit, then I understand what EJ's saying. Like, for me, I probably should take the credit score. You got better credit than me. Both of y'all have better credit than me because I basically have no credit. You know what I'm saying? But I still want that cash, though.
That is a lot of money, though. You know, if it's tax-free, it's just my money, I don't have to pay no taxes on it, then you could do a lot with 70.
Man, somebody direct deposit $70,000 to your account, bro. Man, I'm telling you. But you got to be smart about it. Like, I'm gonna give the money. I gotta make it so I can't touch all of it. I can't blow it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got when my grandfather passed away, I got a large sum of money, and I don't have nothing to show for it. You know what I'm saying? I had a bunch of polo shirts that I don't never wear no more. That ended up at Plato's closet for $12 or whatever. You know what I'm
saying? Hey, look. I swear to y'all. I mean, sophomore year was rough for me and Dave, and so. His grandfather passed away. Me and Vince's grandmother, our grandmother and our grandfather passed away that year. And so, Dave, I wasn't going to class. Dave wasn't going to class. I'll get up with bruh at like lunchtime, be like, yo, what you do today? Man, I went out to Friendly, bruh, hit the polo. It got me a few shirts and stuff, man. I was like, well, let's hit the cab then. we ain't do nothing, man. So that's just a quick sidebar. Sophomore year in college was rough.
Bro, I was just blowing money, man. I thought I had it was $2,000, and it was gone.
$2,000 is free money.
Yeah.
And he I mean, you did do some other stuff with it. Like we had our little organization, whatever, and you was basically keeping that afloat with that money too. But
I mean, but really, that's all. I only got memories to show for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with this 70K Vince talking about, I gotta have something tangible I can put my hands on every day.
Yeah.
Right.
I gotta
right.
turn that into something.
or at least something like a portfolio of something that you can go
yeah.
look at and say, all right, yesterday I had 30,000, today I got 33,000 because my money made some money for me.
Right, but listen at where we at right now. Where we at right now in life. We don't need nothing that's gonna take up all of the 70. Somebody might want to say, you know what, let me pay my car off. All right, so that's a couple $1,000s or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we're not $100,000 in debt. You know what I mean? We don't owe back taxes, and we don't. You see what I'm saying? We ain't got bill collectors calling out. You see what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
I think that 70 will be a profit worth of 70, where we can do absolutely what we wanted to do with it, and which would be with our mindset, make money for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And crazy thing is, this is just a hypothetical. Like, what if somebody approached the whole group, like our group with that, and we all took the 70? Like, that would just be crazy, the amount of things that we would be able to do.
First thing, we're going to start a business.
You got to.
Right.
That's the first thing. And then that business, I'm going to put the rest of it away, and that business is going to make me money from there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If the whole group took it, then we good. You know what I'm saying? I know we're going to take a fellas trip. That's gonna be to blow your $5,000.
Yeah, for my $5,000, we're gonna take a little world tour right quick.
Yeah. That's gonna be all right. We're gonna go ahead and blow this so we can get it out our system, and then let's get to work.
And then let's start grinding.
Yeah.
Let's start grinding. Look, now y'all got me thinking. So if that did happen, depending on 4 or 5 people in the group got that, would you take that money and we did start a business, would you quit your 9 to 5 or 7 to 3, whatever hours you work right now, your full-time gig, and go and partner or business with your boys?
It depends on what we're doing, and it depends on the turnover. Generally, in a lower end of a smaller business, you're not gonna look into profit until about 3 years. So it just depends.
That's true.
What we were starting, and like some businesses, small businesses can make money, within the first year, just because they didn't have a lot of overhead. It didn't take a lot to build the frame structure or anything like that. So depends on what we're doing. But if we were had a model set where I can see my money coming in 3 years or 5 years of profit, because generally we wouldn't be able to take a salary in those first 3 years either. So I mean, with that being said, I don't think I would, but afterwards, of course, I would leave.
Go ahead, Dave. And I got another question too. Go ahead, though.
I agree with Vince. Vince, first, you spot on. In my opinion, he's spot on. So depending on what the business, I think that it's gonna call for one of us is gonna have to quit and head it up. Honestly, to do it the way we want to do it, one of us is probably gonna have to quit
a job and not take a salary and just live off.
Yeah, I just can't see. You at the beginning, at the very infancy of that business, like when this first started, somebody got to be real hands on. We can't be trying to, all right, I'll get to it after I get off work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. Otherwise, we'll be trying to open the business. Like, we'll be like Wet Willie's that's been trying to open for 2 years. You know,
still ain't here. Yeah. So my next question is again, and we'll say just us on the podcast because we can't speak for everybody else in our crew. So all 3 of us today at 5:20 got approached with the offer. We all decided to take the 70K, and we all decided to open a business. Would you, and this is for you too, Vince, would you take your 70K and throw it all in and say, look, I'm going to give y'all the 70K, y'all do whatever y'all need to do, and I'm going to go work my 9 to 5. Like, I'm putting all of my money in y'all hands. Would you be comfortable doing that?
If I got more ownership stake. So, I mean, it's not going to be 33 and a third.
You only going to get 33 and a third because 3 of us.
No.
You're not doing it for 33 and a third?
If I'm putting in 70 and y'all putting in 35.
No. All of us putting in 70, but I'm going to say for myself, I'm putting in my 70 and I'm going to go still work at the bank.
Yeah, so what are you saying? So we all putting in all of our
Yeah,
money.
everybody put in all of their money. Would you be cool with that though? Because that's a huge. For me, I think that's a huge investment.
Oh, we
And you-
married. We married now.
Right.
What? Bro, it's gonna be a little tense until we start making money. Like
Yeah.
if everybody not treating the business with respect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody gotta be like, yo, y'all can't be taking trips to Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We trying to make some money.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But I would do it though. To answer the question, I would do it.
What about you, Vince?
I don't know. I would. I'm not gonna drop the whole 70. Y'all my mans, and I trust you.
You don't trust us with the 70, man?
Only because I need to. I'm the type of guy. I'm not gonna drop it all in right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say, all right. I agree with y'all. Y'all got a nice plan. I got like 40 for y'all, but you know, I got this other little side thing I'm trying to do that's gonna take some of my money as well. I wouldn't just drop the whole 70. You know what I mean? Flat on my
So
face.
you trying to diversify your investment?
Yeah,
I can get with that.
I mean that makes sense.
Yeah, I was just for the sake of the debate or the conversation.
Yeah, but in the hypothetical, it's either the whole 70 or it's nothing.
Oh, well then I would, because with the stuff we talked about and the plans that we have, with that $210,000, because that's what it would be. If somebody give us $210,000 right now, they done messed up. I'm telling you right now, they done send a bad day, bro.
Yeah, for sure. It's funny though that we talking about this because Dave had this other topic like a long time ago, the ones about going to business with your boys, and I don't think we ever touched on it.
We ain't talking about it.
So I guess now that we talked about it a little bit, I guess what would be some of the concerns? Like for me, I think you kind of just touched on it a little bit, man. It would be hard to remain, well, not to remain, but it would be hard to have that friendship and business partner and like keep the two kind of separated.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, true. Yeah, because somebody is going to have to be in charge. All right. It's just because somebody's going to have to be the CEO. You know what I mean? Ain't no such thing. Like even though it's 33 and the third, somebody's going to have more responsibility than the other person. Just like we was talking about kind of a few weeks ago, somebody's going to have to take their responsibility. So who's going to quit their job?
Right. Somebody's going to have to quit.
Yeah. Somebody's going to have to do that.
Right.
And they're going to be under a microscope a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, because you have $70,000 nothing. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know
And it's
what I'm
funny
saying?
though because even though you quit your job, I feel like, and then, again, this is just us three because you know the hypothetical thing was us three. If we did that, say Dave quit his job and he took on the business, you know, while you are under a microscope, in my mind, it would be me and Vince's responsibility to kind of float you some cash too from our 9 to 5s because
for sure.
if it wasn't for you, the business would be, you know, just we hired some little high school person to take over the business for us.
It'll be a lot of. I just think when you put money into any relationship, whether it be with your boys or your girl or your family, it can make things kind of tense. You know what I'm saying? If they're not like upfront about what's going on with the money, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I loan people money, I don't expect to get it back. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when I've seen relationships go south based off money. You know what I'm saying? So with your boys, you know what I'm saying? I would have to give you the 70, assuming that I'm not gonna get it back. Like I would have to hope. I mean, I would have to plan that I'm not gonna get it back.
Yeah, like
now I'm gonna fight like crazy to make sure I do get it
back. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I got to do it with like, yo, I may not ever get this money back. You know what I'm saying? And are these two people worth it? Like, cause it's one of Vince's boys, like one of his best friends that I would go into business with.
Yeah.
But the only thing that concerns me is we don't have a good like
rapport.
I know him, but I don't know him like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, dang. I mean, in some ways that could be good because then our relationship could just be business.
Yeah.
But I also kind of want to know, how are you as a person? Like, do you go out and just spend stupid money? Like, I know about y'all that we have the same type of spending habits.
Yeah.
So that kind of put my mind at ease. Like, yo, they're not just gonna blow it on like, you know, because they got this 210,000 sitting here, they could just catch a flight to Vegas for the weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about that with y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So check this real quick. Then we probably should move on. All right, we got 3 positions, right? It's 3 of us. President, vice president, and the treasurer, right? Who y'all gonna put in spots?
I want you to be treasurer because
Yeah.
You just go. You're a human calculator.
Yeah, you good with numbers.
Human calculator, and you got a silver tongue. So if I need to negotiate a deal, I'm gonna sick Vince on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So actually, you will probably, not to get too corporate, you'll probably be the CFO though.
Yeah,
Because I want you
CFO.
over all financials.
Yeah, CFO.
Investing portfolios, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Because you're pretty good with money management.
Yeah, but I want you to teach people how to fish though. I
Yeah.
want you to train other people how to be mini Vinces.
Yeah.
That makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
So I just think your value there would just be too crazy to not put you there.
Yeah.
Right.
What was the other two positions?
Just CEO, president, whatever, vice president, however you want to look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make Dave the CEO.
No.
I've had my share of being in charge of an organization, and honestly, and I know people probably like, no, you can't run it like that. It was really me and Dave were co-founders, co-presidents, but on sheet of paper it just had to say president, vice president. So I'm gonna make Dave the CEO. He gonna be the face of the brand.
Nah.
He gonna be the Kevin Durant with the shirt and tie on, and he gonna be the face of the brand. I'm cool with being vice president, and in the event that Dave can't make it somewhere, I can go.
See, all right. So let me give you my three, and then y'all give me y'all three.
Okay.
CEO EJ, treasurer Vince, and then I'll be vice president.
Okay.
And I'm cool with that. I just now I do want to have like my vice president though, like and if I'm Vince in my treasurer seat, like I gotta have some say in the direction of the business.
Oh yeah,
I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I just don't want to deal with the day to day of being a CEO, man. I just know that it's gonna be. It's
not gonna be fun.
Yeah. I don't want to deal. I ain't gonna lie. It's a whole bunch of little stuff that I ain't gonna want to deal with. But I want to be able to be in your ear and be like, yo, we need to be doing this. E. You know what I'm saying?
So
and then let you figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
I agree with Dave though. I agree with Dave, and I think Dave is the perfect person to be in the spot. I'll be handling, the finances. EJ will be handling the day-to-day operations, and I think Dave will be the perfect fit for managing both of us. Like saying, all right, Vince, you know what, you got a good idea, but let's do it like this, and vice versa to you, EJ. So I agree with that. I agree with Dave. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I agree with Dave.
Hold on, you want Dave to be the vice president?
Yeah.
Right, because it's like he right in the middle of the decision making. He can teeter-totter back and forth.
Oh, okay. I'm with you. I mean, I already gave my three, but I see where y'all going.
It's tried and true. We seen it work. You know what I'm saying? I seen it work, so we good.
Oh man, look,
All we need is that money, man. Somebody gonna be mad with us, boy. I'm telling you.
It's only a matter of time, man. It's only a matter of time before either one, we just grinding and we making it, just from saving and doing all of that, and we get a loan or something like that, or we just gonna blow up, man. Something gonna happen, and we just gonna take it to the next level. I think we definitely knocking on the door of greatness in terms of everything that we got going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Some need to shape.
Yeah.
What's up though? What's next?
Let's see. We
got
dang, 2 minutes. We're gonna have to go probably about 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna get out of here. I just want to talk quickly, man. We missed it, and I called the last episode "Daddy Lessons" because we were talking about lessons from fathers, but it wasn't on purpose. That was just kind of what I had seen the week before. But the Father's Day just passed, and I kind of just want to talk about Black fathers and their role in the house. And yeah, man, just what fathers mean to you. And I know Dave gonna say, bro, I don't even have no kids, but you got your father who's always been present in your life, and you didn't come from a broken home or anything like that. And even if you do come from a broken home, you still can have a male figure or your father be present. And so I kind of just want to spend the last minute or two kind of talking about that.
Okay, I'll shoot out about 30 seconds of work. All right, so for me, so like with your father, it was always like a protection, like a cover that my dad had, and still does have. Like, so if my dad was there, I felt like nothing else mattered. Like, it was all good. Or like if I was home at night and I was asleep, I might have been sleeping okay, but if I knew my dad was in the house, you know what I'm saying, I'd be snoring knocked out. You see what I'm saying? Or like if like when I play sports, you You know, if my mom was at the game, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But if my dad was at the game, I knew that like, yo, okay, you know, my daddy here, I gotta like do my thing. He expected me to, you know, to show out. And same thing with like if I fell down, you know what I mean? I already knew what my daddy was gonna say. You know what I mean? If I needed something fixed, it was a no brainer because I like for some reason, you know, Superman could just fix it. You know what I mean? So for me, it was just I just see protection. When I think of father, I think of and I see protection, and I just like the way he modeled that, and I'm trying to model that in my daughter's life. I want her to just feel like when my daddy's there, it's all good. If I need some money, he got it. If I need somebody to fix up, he can do it. If I need somebody to cheer me on, he gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I just when I think of fathers and was tailored to my dad's life and with my daughter's life, I just see protection, and that's kind of how I want to live my life as a father.
That's what's up. Go ahead, Dave. What's your 30 seconds say?
Mine is a lot of what Vince going along with a lot of what Vince. Mine is really provider. I ain't never really want for anything that I absolutely needed. I never had to worry about it because I know my dad was gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
And so I can't thank him enough for that. And then really, my dad taught me a lot about how to deal with women. You know what I'm saying? Because like I just seen my mama like go crazy on bruh, and then just how he can manage that and not make it, because kids remember when your parents get in arguments and stuff.
Yeah.
And he always kind of handled it well, and I didn't feel like, oh, my parents about to break up. You know what I'm saying? Because just little stuff that he did, just spending time with me, going fishing, going to my sporting events, all that sort of thing. When he could come, he wasn't able to go to everything. So, but a lot of it was just just having my dad there, and I never really. When people say they, people that grew up in single parent homes, like I sympathize with them, but I can't even. Fortunately, I can't even comprehend what that's like because my dad was always around, and what I'm saying, he's always kind of been like my my homie, like that's my boy. So I appreciate that. I thank him for that, and I'm glad that and I hope to now there's a standard that's set that I have to do the same thing whenever I have kids. And I appreciate that. And I think that's how you as each generation goes along in the family, you get better. Is by setting that standard and helping your kids live up to it. And so that's what my dad does for me, and I hope to do the same thing for my kids.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's funny, man. Both of y'all picked P words. Vince said provider. Vince said protection or protector, and you said provider. And so I'm gonna go with just present, man. I think it's important, and you kind of alluded to that a little bit on your last point, just being present. And I know I can speak for myself. I won't speak for Vince. But Reagan doesn't live in the household with me and Nike and Harper. And so, with her being in Raleigh the last year, we got to spend a lot more time together. Before that, she was in New Bern. And so I'm just fortunate enough now where I work in a role where I could take a day off, or I could work from home, or I could skip out an hour early to make a recital or do something like that. And I think those are the things that kids remember. You definitely have to be present. Yeah, I could send her all the money in the world and buy her all the new shoes and all the new clothes and all of that stuff. But I think overall, I think kids definitely want to know, like Vince just said, when daddy at the game, I know that I'm good. He gonna cheer me on. He gonna do X, Y, Z. And so I think if you've been in the role of father figure, role model, whatever, I think that it's important that you have the 3 P's that me and Vince just talked about. Me, Vince, and Dave just talked about. You got to be present. You got to be a protector, and you got to provide or be a provider for over those babies. And so, I would ask for the nugget, but I think we just summed it up right there, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
That was good.
So we can catch y'all next week, man. Remember, like, share, retweet, whatever social media you use, man. We definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right.
No doubt. Much love. One.